God is kind, he does not envy, he does not boast, his ways are higher than my own, his thoughts consume the great unknown, of this alone I am sure, my God is love.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
We'll pay men back for their persecution!
Now we will see who is weak!
Yes, that would fit perfectly.
Stars content, who shall be victorious today?
His ways are higher than my own, his thoughts consume the great unknown, of this alone I am sure, my God is love.
I'll feed you to the crows! Your bet will avenge us, Swan!
Some things are not possible.
To Brock drop you!
Her grace will not be pleased.
humans at Bythos.
Aye, aye, soon as I finish my pint.
Welcome to stream, guys. ever true, shining over. Hey, we're back.
is patient, God is kind. He does not envy, He does not boast. His ways are higher than my own, His thoughts consume the great unknown. Of this alone I am sure, my God is love.
Sorry, I was talking and I was muted. So if you're unfamiliar with Gwent, Gwent has, when you're deck building, we're making a singleton deck, or we have a singleton deck and we're trying to improve it, basically. So we have 24 cards out of 25 cards, right? Each of these numbers, 0, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, these represent the cost of each card. So this card costs 15 cost. So this card is the most expensive card in the entire game. 14, second most expensive card. So basically, if you want to put in your deck, if I put in my deck, we have overspent 9 cards, but we have finally okay on the 25 card minimum. I think there's a 25 card minimum, so there's no 25 card maximum, if I'm not mistaken. So on the left-hand side, you see 2 numbers. The left-hand side is the score, how many points it gives you without its effect. So Vrihad Dragoon. Dragoon gives us 5 points. Gives us 5 points and then has the ability to move things 2 rows, different rows. Excuse me. These cards with stars don't give you any points, but they have special abilities. They're spells, right? So this one, for example, says there's no ability, but no points, but it just destroys the highest unit, right? Which you can imagine can give you a lot of points. So if we could fit Lacerate in the deck, it'd be amazing, because the deck has a lot of movement at the moment. I'm thinking Gabor is actually not that necessary, although he does, so he's part of our immunity package. So right now we have a lot of immunity package kind of stuff. So we have 3 immunity creatures. Being a singleton, we can't. Cleaver's Muscle's okay. 5 for 5 points is on it. It's there.
Stands above every cloud, every living soul. His love is like the sun, ever true, shining over all. He's Almighty God, Elohim, maker of the earth. He's the Lord of hosts, heaven's King, God of endless worth. His kingdom stands above every cloud, every living soul. His love is like the sun, ever true, shining
So Sage is our most recent ad. And we're thinking about Sage. She's a good card. She's also a good card. So we have 5 costs. So we're either going to put a 5 cost card in, or we're going to take out a card and get access to even more points, basically. I like Panther here. Panther is the most straightforward. Pretty easy to activate these days. Used to be hard, or used to be dead in the mirror, but nowadays everyone runs neutral cards. The general idea is if a card costs 5 provision points, so we're playing the speed mode, so you have to make very fast decisions. If it costs 5 points, you want to get 6. If it costs 5 points, you want to get 6 points in scores or higher. So if a card is 4 cost and gives you 4 points, it's break even, right? It's interesting. Quick. What are we doing? What are we against? Hands are really reactive. We start with Milva. Okay. We have 8 seconds per turn. So.
Yeah, they need us.
So we play our most powerful spell. Basically, that's the most expensive cost card in our deck. It deals 2 damage per turn. He's gonna. Ouch! He's gonna kill Milva. Not bad. Not a bad play at all, sir. That's pretty good. I hand it to you.
Snitches get stitches.
Gee. We're kind of, he's driving hard this turn. We want to get out of this round so badly. Hopefully we can heal this. He's going to damage this because this has a healing ability. Okay.
You beg for gas.
So he's pushing hard. Our deck is trying to get out of the round. We're at 4 cards, he's at 5, and we want to pass badly. He's not letting us. Smart guy. We could pass here. We could have passed there, but we want to win the round. Actually, we want to go to the longest round in 3 possible. We want last say as well. This is enough. He pushed too hard. Wow. So it's a tight game so far. So Gwent has 3 rounds and he won the first round. We want to find Gabor. Gabor, where you at, my boy? We want to find Gabor, but we didn't find him. Alright, so he played into the round. So he really wants to push the base down. So he's down a card. There's no coming back from this. When you make the decision,
sword and armor be
Uh-oh, we should have played this. Uh-oh.
I'll feed you to the crows!
So, what do we have here? Alright. He's gonna pass. He's gonna take a card down, right? Yeah. So we played that card that destroys the highest play point card. We could have waited a turn, honestly, to really devastate him. Okay, we got some bad cards here. Oh, that is bad.
Our brothers in the
That is
valleys
bad.
need us.
That is bad. That was the last card we put in the deck.
No reprieve!
We should try to kill that right now. Okay. So like, if you're not careful with some of these cards, they won't actually play their ability. They kill themselves.
Come and get ya.
Uh-oh. Alright. We're rewarded. We win, I believe. As long as we get our leader ability off, we're good. So we destroy the highest cost creature. Our leader's ability is to play back. Play. Oh, wow. So we won even though the timer, and this is a notorious problem with Franny. Our leader's name is Francesca, so we're calling her Franny. Her biggest problem is her animation takes forever. So when your turn is when you literally have 8 seconds to do your turn, her animation's eating literally half the turn. Her animation takes 4 seconds. So if you're not on the ball, you'll use your leader ability and you won't be able to play your card in time, which is exactly what happened. But our leader ability was so impactful, it swept the game. Because Franny's ability is she can, let's look at Franny, because she's cool, and I'm going to be right back and use the restroom. But Franny, play a special card from your graveyard. So we played Land of a Thousand Fables. Play any special card from your deck. I love this card's art. That's a tutor. It draws Curse of Corruption. Destroy the highest unit. We did that to him and swept him on round 2. Round 3, he had a really tall unit, and we used our leader ability and Curse of Corruption. Bang, win. Alright, BRB.
God is patient, God is
Okay, guys, we're back. So, Franny, Gwent has 6 factions, and Franny is from the Elven faction, the Scoia'tael band of rebels. And I'm thinking I need a cut. We don't actually run enough dwarves to seriously synergize the Dwarven Agitator package. So you're gonna get back a Samum for movement. We're gonna take out Sheldon Skaggs. Now we need to look for a 9-drop that's appropriate for the deck. If something has movement synergy, we would be grateful. Till the dawn. This is decent. It's pretty decent. Becker's Rock Slide's pretty good. We'll see what we can do with it. It's nice to have more actions to be able to pull. It's a little bit of an overkill card, honestly. Actually, it's actually kind of overkill. I'm gonna leave. Oh, we found a match. It's an overkill because dealing 9 damage to a card might be too much damage. Because there are cards that only have 5 health, and if you this does 5 damage, right? So if you did 5 damage and developed a card, it's better. Okay, let's see what we want to do here. Ooh, we just pulled so many actions. Send that back. So we found, we have 2 actions still left. So he's playing Syndicate, the newest faction. Sure. Oh, and he's playing Let's Cheese You to death. At least that's the way I look at it. When people play Portal, it's the Cheese You to death deck. God of endless worth, kingdom stands above every power, every living soul is. This won't find any value ever again, so we're gonna play it now. I feel like we're not playing this match correctly. He's got a lot carryover. We're ahead of him by 1 point, which is pretty significant, and we have carryover. Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. We're gonna pass. He just committed one of Syndicate's most powerful cards. It's dirty, because he stole my carryover. And I'm okay with that, based off how the turns are panning. Out of here. He might push. I would prefer he not push so we can go to the long round. I prefer he passes here. Oh, he's going deep. He's going deep. Maybe he's trying to push my leader ability out. So he knows I use Ragnarok. Sure. So he put a shield on her, and we just burned her with Curse of Corruption. So he's falling into the same trap as the previous guy, I would say. There's his shield on there.
Dance of death! Ha! Ha!
So he broke the shield. Didn't push. So we're looking good right now. We're ahead in cards. We're ahead in points.
Love to hear it better. Not it helps.
So Shoop is one of those cards that you can't actually have time to play in the 8 seconds, so you have to just YOLO swag, pretty much. So that's the whole point. You play a singleton deck is to play Shoop. Shoop is the most powerful card in the entire game. We're up a point. Okay. Ho ho ho! He just murked that guy. Ah, we barely played anything right there. It's kind of funny. Whew. It's brutal. That was interesting. He just murdered his own card for coins. What is this? Uh-oh. That's kind of brutal. I don't know, but he's about to do some townsfolk shenanigan. Townsfolk? Ooh. I wanted to taunt him, but none of the taunts went through. I wanted to say, well played. Well played. My God is love. My last two opponents didn't say GG to me. I must have beat them too hard. Most people say GG after they lose, but it's worth noting that we won pretty hard right in the last two games. We turned the corner on them too. So good job. So I'm happy with our improvements on our deck. That laugh, monsters.
There is no other way.
How come my leader didn't say anything cool? Same amount. Hands looking glorious. Hands looking good. I actually like the inclusion of this card right now. Becker's Rock Slide adds so much removal to this deck all of a sudden, and it makes Land of Thousand Fables so much better than normal. So we're putting an engine down, committing a pretty serious resource here. If we wanted to be more conservative, we could have put Elvin. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we just lost points because the animation's too slow. We meant to find Becker's, which is kind of sad, because Becker's actually in our hand. Becker's actually in our hand. What are we doing?
Scoia'tael! Attack!
So we're denying dominance. We totally misplayed there because we actually played a very valuable resource. That guy must not. Oh, he's committing a leader charge here. I think we're out of here. We misplayed right there.
Let's ascend the son of steel!
We actually wasted our Land of Thousand Fables so badly. Okay.
To take care of myself?
Trying to scare him out of this round, actually.
Your blood smells sweet.
This is Elven land's dwelling, upon which your kind dies. Can of force can't stop her when she is.
This is actually a really buffed card, Milena. They buffed her really hard. They might play the deal 1 damage card. Okay. Oh, so he... Poor lad. Poor lad. Poor lad. He burned a card. I wonder what he burned. He burned a big card, but not playing anything. So we just pass. We couldn't risk using Curse of Corruption. Curse of Corruption would have killed Detlaf. Interesting. So people are expecting Franny to be so scary in round 3. They don't want anything to do with it. They don't want anything. Interesting. have to be careful here. We might fall into the same problem as he did, not playing a card in time. Gotta win without leader ability. Stands above every power, every living soul. Good game to you, sir. Well, this new version is a lot better than our previous versions. I feel good about it. Ooh. We're 4-4. 4 wins. 4 games, 4 wins so far. I'm wondering if there's a better spell than Becker's, but Becker's definitely put in work that game. So if we put the word card type and say specials, because our leader can bring back these special cards, right? And that makes all special cards a lot better with her than an average person, average leader. Lacerate's really good. If we wanted to beef up, I think Becker's is nice. Becker's just cleanly. We just got so much tall removal right now. It's definitely contingent on them having tall cards. If they don't have tall cards, we're not gonna be as cool. Okay, so we're up against Usurper. His leader ability is to turn off all leader abilities. So we did misplay last time. Great, we have excellent hand. But very reactive. A very reactive hand. Like a ridiculously reactive hand. This whole hand is reactive. It's actually so reactive we're gonna play our big dragon. I don't know if I like it. I don't like it.
I live to serve.
Death awaits us all.
We follow Letho's lead.
Sure, that card's not very good. I'm okay with you doing that.
Moment. Must record. Get this down.
We're preparing to leave the round. Only cards. We could thin and Alzers.
I strive above all to be just.
That is unusual. You're supposed to reset that card. He has tall removal. He revealed his hand. Why would you reset that card when you could reset this card? I gained 2 points there. You would have gained 5 points. He must have. Oh wow! Whoa, whoa, whoa! He's going down a card. Somebody didn't do the math. Okay. Send Alzers back. Oh, good thing we sent Alzers. That would have bricked us so bad. We would have had a bricked card. He's actually, dude, he bricked himself so hard and he's down a card, this guy. Poor lad. Poor lad, he is unfamiliar with the ways of war. Now we will teach him how we're gonna kick his butt. We should have played Ragnarok. What are we doing? Zomari. We don't want her to answer Melina. Actually, it's kind of dangerous. Okay. But now we got into play into this, bro. We have so much tall removal, it's not even, it's ridiculous. Oh. Funny. So he thinks that he just escaped, but he didn't escape because we have Samum. If he plays to the right hand side of the deck, he messed up. And he did. God of endless worth, kingdom stands above every power, every living soul. Is like the sun, ever true. Gotta be careful here. We have 2 tall removal spells. One of them is gonna knock out our own spell if we're not careful. Our own card. Okay, good. That one hit the right one. Hit the right target. We took out the slave infantry. He's on the slave infantry plan.
Bow before Nilfgaard's rightful empress. Some things cannot be forgiven.
I swear on my lady's daughter.
Got him.
Splendid maneuver.
Our conclusion is our deck is very powerful. It was already powerful, and now we've tweaked it to reflect the changes of the more recent decks. Remains he as faithful. I think this is going to be our last Gwent game, and then we're going to highlight it. We did quite well. But our conclusion is our deck is stronger than before because we added movement package. We took out the dwarf hand buff package, and our opponents are getting salty losing to this deck. Our opponents are also viewing Francesca with fear and trepidation. They're basically saying, "Okay, leckety leck leck." Well, they don't see your names really that well. They're basically seeing Francesca player, Franny. You probably run Ragnarok, which you do. Since they know we're running Ragnarok, because Ragnarok's basically one of the best cards to run with Francesca, the fire. Because they are forced into trying to push us out of round 2, and we've been able to deal with that with our tall unit removal, so that's good. Emir.
We do what must be done.
Okay. Excellent hand already, looking good. Samum's not something you want to keep. Okay, hand's not excellent at all. It was so much worse than we hoped.
A sword and arm be won.
So we protect our Elven Swordmaster. This one's gonna be a little tough. He might lock, might do something mean. Wow. Whoa, now that's new. That's new. Almost no one does that. So he's in trouble. This guy's in trouble. He basically surrendered round 1 immediately, dry pass. I don't know how I feel about that. It feels pretty dangerous. Is like the sun. We got a mulligan for days. He has an action-based deck. So we're gonna bleed. We're gonna bleed him.
Say that to me! Peace with humans? I buy that!
We may want to try to get out of the round. Up a card. Depends how long this thing can stick around. See, we're not getting out of this round at all.
Nausicaa! Charge!
We played the wrong card. We meant to move this card. Uh-oh. We have Shoop in the deck. I have no idea which one it chose. I don't know what it chose because it was not on time. Too many actions at once. So he didn't get to use his leader ability. I can't see it. His leader ability is to boost all slave infantry. Or he ran out of time. Ooh! Wow. 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 That was impressive. He actually took the round. I thought there's no way. So we have 3 reactive cards and a finisher. We're actually, with this new build, we're actually wiping people out. This king got a his kingdom stands above every soul.
You have my thanks.
I guess the deck must be pretty good. It beats people so bad, nobody wants to say GG. Only one guy wanted to say GG. God is kind. Oh, I'm happy that we won 6 games in a row. That's pretty cool. We're playing seasonal mode because the rewards are tied to the seasonal mode. And I actually think this month's seasonal mode is actually pretty interesting with the speed. And it's actually pretty necessary right now because from what I gather, ranked mode has serious problems because there's a deck that can have an infinity loop with the townsfolk. There's like this combo that can infinity loop, but the problem is that combo could never possibly be done if your turn is only